If you really are honest with yourself, ladies, and you look in the mirror and you really being reasonable, you know we're better.
Écoutez, à midi.
Quelle heure est-il?
Il est midi.
C'est l'heure de déjeuner.
Ce qu'il y a à manger. Écoutez.
If you really are honest with yourself, ladies, and you look in the mirror and you really being reasonable, you know we're better. You can't be the queen yet, because you're the queen because I'm the king. Can't be a queen without a king. You know we're better. If you really are honest with yourself, ladies, and you look in the mirror and you really being reasonable.
Turn these mics on. Yeah. What's going on?
Let's start there.
That's what we doing tonight.
That's pretty important.
Yeah.
Are we recording as well?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
We're live, baby.
Okay.
We live and direct. Transmit live from Mars. It's 9/11. No pun intended. We are doing this again for y'all. We took the week off. I know y'all missed us. Barnell Hill style. Did you miss me? We had to take care of some business, but we back for the viewing pleasure, y'all. Doing what we normally do. First, give top of the show at the top of the top. We're gonna give my boy a shout out for the shirt. I smoke a non-Pirelli or Peril, however he pronounces it, but this is what he doing right here. He got the whole wave going. Sometimes you may see this on the back of some of your packs that you may be picking up soon, but you know, it's making its way around. Shout out to the homie out of Harlem for holding me down with that. You see the ad on one of the commercial breaks that we have throughout the show. So, you know, we keep this thing ground floor with it all the time. Shout out to the homie Max from Humble Fashion Before, blessing the kid with some more apparel. We got some new shit about to come out with this Beyond Tree. I'm getting everything together for the infused delectables lineup. I got some merch coming in the mail too. I'm trying to check it out to see how it looks on t-shirts. Got some other things rolling. You know, we young, we pretty, we hit hard, we in the best shape of our life. We over here, we doing things, folks. It is July 21st.
Is it going to be are we privy to these drops as well, or are we second class citizens?
Nah, not even, my nigga. I gotta see it. You know, I gotta make sure I establish a connection where it's a two-way street to be able to get more merch. You know what I mean? If I'm the point of contact, obviously I'm gonna say, nah, I don't want this shit. I'm gonna give it to my nigga in Nebraska or something like that. Nah, I'm gonna take the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, no, that wasn't taking a shot. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking the common sense. Ain't no shots. Ain't taking no shots with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making sure that we're just connected to the streets, man.
I just want to make sure that, our shirts don't get mixed up with those world champion Suns shirts that get shipped to like Africa and all them other impoverished countries that get the shit that because the niggas ain't win.
Nah. Well, I wouldn't do that to y'all.
They get the Super Bowl.
I wouldn't accept nothing of that low on the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? I'm better than that. Y'all gotta give me more credit than that. You know what I'm saying? I'm New York.
They got Cowboy Super Bowl champion shirts in the 2000s. Like what? Nope.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't even do y'all like that. Come on now, yeah. I'm better than that. But yo, I don't know if you guys saw that Meg Thee Stallion on Sports Illustrated.
I heard about it.
I'm kind of fucking with
I saw the cover and they did I saw when Sports Illustrated did the drop. They did the cover and then you know how with the iPhone you got the little 2-3 second little nabosh, the burst to where it give you a little shimmy and then it freeze again. So I seen that and I was like, oh, it ain't nothing that made me just stop and be like, I was like, oh, they did something.
Well, pay attention to the screen. Pay attention to the screen, to the streaming screen. Not I mean, but, you know, I'm trying something out over here. Trying some extra visuals. We got. I'm here for it, man. I'm not mad at it. Y'all looking at the YouTube?
Oh no, I'm not mad because I think didn't Beyonce do it early in the infancy of her career and I think Tyra Banks has done it. It's a few notables. It's a few notables that have graced the cover.
Ooh, what are we sipping on tonight, Sam?
Some alcoholic shit, man. They didn't have my Crown. They didn't have a pint of Crown in there, so I had to get some fucking.
You're not Save Jameson
Not
tonight
James, they
either.
didn't have that either, man. They only had the fifth. I wasn't trying to pay for the fifth. Not tonight. Yeah, I wasn't. I'm not. It's not one of those moves. You know what I mean? I just needed, little dabble, little dolly, you know what I'm saying? Little shit. Yeah. That's all I needed.
African and shit look.
You know what I mean? Just a little taste. But I appreciate what Meg is doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't be ashamed of what God bless you
Everybody
with.
trying to get their bag any way they can.
Hey man, listen, motherfuckers is getting surgery. I mean, like, now here's the thing. If the shit is natural, I tip my hat to you.
I don't think she's 100%.
But whatever she got done, it was minimal collateral damage because I can't tell. Like she did, I can't tell.
He said she just got her basement finished. The space was there.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Maybe filled it out a little bit more. Right.
She put the bedrooms and the toilet in. Yeah, we good.
So I mean, if that's all that was done, good for her for knowing where to draw the line. You know what I'm saying? Because if that work was done,
so she could be like Tamika Tiny Harris out here looking like a pit bull puppy. With plastic.
Like,
I wonder what happened. I wonder what happens. Like, I know there's like, what's that disease where they look in the mirror and they don't see what we see? You know what I'm saying? And they enhance themselves so much, and then by the time they like what they see, it's already too late. Like,
that just sounds like low self-esteem with money, nigga. Like,
nah, it's a for real disease. Like, you look like they look in the mirror, they see something completely different than what we would see, right? Like, we look at
Tiny was kind of cute in Escape. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I know.
It's a smidge.
I see it. No, I see it. I see it. No, I see it.
She had a lot of potential, right? She had a lot of potential, and then all of a sudden, what happened?
She resurfaced, and I was like,
look at Kim.
Yeah.
Look at Kim.
Now, Kim was more on some, that was trauma over faith. Like, she had to, like, why wasn't I good enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, you wanted faith, but didn't want me type shit. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of that trauma kind of spearheaded.
So I'm going to try to turn myself into faith.
I'm going to become faith too, so you can love me the same way.
Pause, but is it that deep?
Yeah, nigga, well, hello, look at the end result. You do the math.
She looked like the bride of Chucky, my nigga.
Yo, you do the math, son.
Yo, the last time I seen her, I didn't even know who it was. I said,
yo, nigga, she said she changed mad faces over the past years, B.
Fucking cheeks is like this. She white.
Yeah.
She's white.
That's what she wanted, man. I don't know why, man. She was perfect around the way for Lay, nigga, back in '96.
Hardcore covered Kim was crying.
Yo, son, she had to do nothing, my nigga, but just jazz that up. You know what I'm saying? As much as it needed. Like, the foundation was there, the groundwork was there. Like, you didn't need much.
I put a lot of kids on the carpet to that.
Yo, it's 9:19. We're gonna take a break. We gotta talk about this motherfucking the Bucks, these champs ho, and they talking shit. We got Locks Dipset. I don't want to talk about that now because that's gonna end up being the whole show.
Yeah,
I know it is. 2 weeks. I know 2 weeks.
So what we're probably gonna have to do is we're probably gonna have a special show the day before just to have that conversation.
Okay, can we at least do this? Everyone has to have top 5 songs from each that are gonna be the deal breakers.
You can't because you don't have 5 from Sheik. You don't have 5 from Jules, and you don't have 5 from Jimmy.
I can find 5 songs from Jewel and
hits,
Jones.
Nigga, not shit that niggas outside of you and everybody else in New York don't know. I'm talking about can I hit South Beach, and I'm gonna hear Jewel's song.
You're not going to hear it, but if they play it, they know what the fuck it is.
It's
Right.
gonna be one joint.
We need to have this.
That dip.
We'll save it for
Santana
last.
set.
Nigga, Weatherman.
Stop.
Who?
Weatherman.
Weatherman. You talking about Wayne?
Yes, that's Jim Jones' song.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, that's 4 songs that you hear outside of New York, nigga.
Oh my God.
I only had 3.
I
That's
can't.
4.
All right, let's go to
And
break.
you gotta reach. I mean, you gotta cast a reel for the 5th, nigga.
I'm a dip fan.
Nigga,
so
I
like,
get it. I get
I'm a
it.
dip
We
fan,
listen
bro.
to Jimmy. I'm not saying Jimmy ain't got joints, but I'm talking about joints.
He had the one album that was a joint. All right.
You talking about POME?
Give me outside of balling and maybe certified gangster. Give me and pop champagne.
Take a break.
And I just said Weatherman, so that's 4.
That's 4. That's all I got for him. That's all I got. And if you got to think that hard for a 5th one, it's not close enough.
I don't be knowing song names,
It's
bro.
not close enough.
I don't be knowing song
It's
names.
not. It should be right here. It's not close enough. That's all I'm saying. It's not close enough.
And you would pick you pick the wild cards, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
we know Cam.
We know
We
Cam's
know
official.
Jada.
We know Cam's official. Jada's official. Styles P's official. That's why I say the deal breaker is. We know. Then we know.
It ain't Dr. Styles.
We going to break, y'all. We be right back. Be right back.
They knew I was a gangster from the minute they spoke. They throw subliminal quotes. They know I'm the nigga you didn't approach. I'm in the studio, twisted with the 5th in the coat. About to put this shit in the yoke. And this ain't even some shit that I wrote. I thought of this while I was twisting the dope like 6 minutes ago before I lit up the smoke. Whoa, I spoke, left the bitch clitoris soap. Now she want the president dick in the throat like Olivia Pope. I'm a symbol of hope. These niggas hating and it's funny cause it's always the niggas who wrote. A fuck nigga gon' hang yourself. You just give them the rope. But in my city, I'm considered the GOAT. Yo, don't compare me to these battle rapping niggas. They don't rap like niggas ain't even half as nice. I will slap the life out of your favorite rapper twice. Murder Mook in front of T-Rex. Cut disaster in half with a plastic knife and calico loaded with clay. You gotta hollow for hollow, but I'm saving it for arsenal. And you ain't seen shit. Punch the shit out of one of these rap niggas making tight ass jeans rip. First thing a nigga gon' say, look at his face. Pussy nigga, you would've died if you was put in my place. Man, them little bullets I ate was like cookies and cake. But when I hit you bitch niggas, I'ma put you away. Nigga, you outline the chalk. When my lawyer gon' beat the case, that nigga should get charged with assault. You internet niggas wasn't as hard as you talk. The 4-4 clap, nigga world star that. I red dot him with the steel and pop him, have his ribs sitting out like I just got him off the grill. Look, you know the name, Conway, homicide. And you can get your egg cracked, nigga, omelet fried. Word up, nigga. Nigga. Shady Brothers, nigga.
My whole week was like that. I had to go to the doctor the other day. He goes, how's your hearing? I said, I go to court Tuesday. I hate the doctor. Folks, you ever get a prescription? Read the side effects. I actually had one that said this. It said may cause vomiting, dizziness, and chest pains. Then it said, if it becomes bothersome. How can that be bothersome, ladies and gentlemen? I like when I'm dizzy. It keeps my mind off the fact that I'm vomiting and having chest pains. It's a good thing I kept reading it too, because it said, take orally. I'm like, whew, I just saved myself a whole lot of trouble. Anyway, I'm like a lot of guys. I grew up in a big Italian neighborhood. I grew up in Rome.
say James, Jovi P, Midwest Z. Nigga just got me mad over the break right now.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yo.
No bosh, mad tight.
Mad tight. I'm dumb tight right now, B. Like,
you ready to smack fire out of a nigga.
son, I'm dumb tight right now. Anyway, so we hear Yeezy season is upon us again, and he about to be dropping another 8 to 9 tracks at the max, probably. It's a full project.
Mm-mm.
See, Joe. If you guys don't know, Joey P is a former Kanye minion. So
well, ain't no former to it, nigga.
He's waving the flag still today. Okay, my fault. My bad. I won't mistake you.
He's the reason I even listen to Kanye West.
I won't make that mistake ever again.
I'll never forget. What was it? Late registration. And I'm like, will you turn this shit the fuck off?
Nah, I mean, listen, man. I fuck with Yeezy's music, man. Like,
it's just that I just wasn't into it at that moment.
Yeah, me neither. I wasn't running for it, but like shit that he had on the radio and shit he had in the club and shit he had in the streets, I was fucking with most of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see how a nigga would gravitate to his music. You know what I mean? Just naturally, I can definitely see that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying.
I mean, it's all with Gemini. Every great, most of your favorite rappers, or just your favorite rapper, is a Gemini.
It's a fact.
Nope.
Think about the big dogs. They're Geminis.
My favorite rapper, Redman.
He's not a Gemini.
He's not.
That's my favorite rapper.
But your favorite rapper's favorite rapper?
He's my all-time number one favorite.
He's a Gemini.
No, he's not.
Your favorite rapper's favorite rapper is a Gemini.
Redman is a Gemini.
Your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Who you talking about, Styles? Styles is a Sagittarius.
No.
Who you talking about, nigga? Stop talking to fucking cryptic, nigga. Just speak.
So your rapper, who he listens to, is a Gemini.
Who?
Hands down.
Who, M?
Not M. You go all the way back to Big and Pop, nigga. They both Geminis.
Yeah, he is, ain't he? Yeah, he's just
and Cube, if you want to go to the left coast. And Cube.
I fucks with Cube. That's my guy right there.
Redman's a Taurus.
Close enough.
Right. You trying to just claim hold to some shit, man. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And Gemini niggas think y'all. Anyway.
We rule the world. We rule the world.
All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into it, man. The Bucks, man. Champs, ho. We the champs. So the question to me is, now I'm gonna say this on social media. I went on there last night and I purposely made a troll move just to see if I would get the reaction.
I saw that.
You saw him, right?
I did. You got the sifting. See what was gonna.
You saw that, right?
Got the sifting.
I did.
Yo. I threw that trap out there. I was like, I said, somebody's gonna respond to this. Respond to this.
36 minutes had gone by and nobody had really. And I don't think anybody had anything to say. And I looked, I scrolled. I said, hold on, what the fuck this thing?
I know I was gonna get him.
You caught me, and I was like, he bullshit. I got nothing for this. I didn't like it. I didn't say nothing. I kept it moving. I was like, he baiting motherfuckers out there right now.
They're right, and it worked. And the one who I was looking for worked because all through these playoffs, this nigga's been on there acting like he's pushing for Giannis to win. This nigga just didn't want KD to get another ring, so it could be brought in the conversation that everybody eats on your man's watch.
With LeBron.
You know what I'm saying?
Fat face. Yeah. OG catfish face.
No, not him.
Yeah.
Not. Somebody called him, said, "Shut up with your big pun looking ass." We talking about that nigga. Somebody said that on the fucking on another exchange, on somebody's exchange on there, yo. So, yo, you know what I'm talking about though. You know what I'm saying? So both light skinned niggas.
Big fun.
But one is the bigger
Stat
light
man?
skinned nigga. Stat man.
Stat man?
Stat man.
Okay.
And the thing about it was,
Oh,
yeah, Statman. He fell right for the trap because that's what I was watching.
Always.
I was watching him all play, like all the bullshit he was saying about
original
Bucks and
Utah
Six.
fan, right?
Bucks and
Original
Six.
Utah
No,
fan.
not him, not the Utah fan. He still ain't caught on to it yet.
I haven't.
man.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Big boy. You got one light. Yeah, they both light skinned niggas that way.
Oh,
Big boy.
yeah.
So I said Stat man.
Yeah, okay.
Statman.
Stat man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are using
He does look like-
the names to protect the
To
innocent.
protect the innocent. We're not gonna be that grimy. We'll talk about you because we'll say this shit to your face. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like
Right.
we only doing it
Because
because
we
you're
have-
not
right.
watching. No.
This is just for public use. That's
This is
right.
what
This is to
we've
keep the
been-
lawyers out
Right. We said this to your face many a times. All of us.
and have no fear.
Between you and Nick Wright, I don't know who's worse. Like you've gotten a little bit better, but it's a close second, my nigga. Like you right there.
Yo, I've had some conversations with that dude, fam, and I'm like, yo, nigga, we come from the same region. Like, I don't know what happened to you, bro.
Talking circles.
I don't know what.
Son, but it's the field, it's his career that is the field that his career is in. That's what they're taught
it
to
is.
do.
Right.
Deflect,
Just
talk
to
stats,
to save
to argue your
like
point.
a whole,
That's it. That's what they do. Deflect.
just the whole court. Just the whole court.
That's it. That's what they want to do.
That's
They want
it.
to stay. They want to stay in the conversation and they'll argue their point down.
Yep.
They have stats to
Yep.
argue their point. That is just the realm that he works. That's how they operate.
The narrative. They know how to control the narrative.
They try to boom. So being that that's already said and done, when I put out there, I said it seemed like niggas is more happy that Kate didn't win the ring this year than anything else.
I seen that.
So then he comments, and then at the end of it, this nigga said the whole time, you know what, I wasn't even thinking about Katie. And I respond back, nigga, I never said you were. He went right past that and responded to the next shit that I said. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? So then, I was like, got him. Who's that new nigga? Spot him, got him? It's like, spot him, got him, nigga. Spot him, got him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, I never said you were. I never said it was you. I could have been talking about the other light-skinned nigga. You know what I mean?
But that shoe look real cozy.
Hey.
You look real cozy.
Kick dog will bark, nigga. You know what I mean? Kick dog will bark. So after that, nigga was like, you know, Brooklyn injuries, whatever. I was like, I said, shit, nigga. He says that Brooklyn need a front runner. I said, nigga, all Brooklyn got to do is stay healthy. That's all they got to do.
And they couldn't.
You saw when it came to beat them niggas on one leg.
Once Kyrie went down,
that was it.
Wrap.
That was the deal breaker. Him and Kyrie, Katie and Kyrie could have won that series.
I said it. I was like, I hate these niggas because this nigga is so good. Like he ain't like the end of
Giannis.
No.
I'm about to say, yo,
KD and Kyrie, nigga, like,
yeah,
it didn't matter what they did to Kyrie, son.
They're matchup nightmares.
I'm gonna get this bucket.
And I was hating. I was straight hating on him because I was so tired of it.
Because they did Boston dirty. That's what it is. Because they did Boston dirty.
That too.
You had a little chip on your shoulder. That's all that was. No, you. Oh, that's all that shit. That's backstory.
They blew up his whole team.
Whole shit, nigga.
Everybody, you get a promotion.
Everybody goes.
And you're not Tatum or Brown. Get the fuck
Everybody
out
goes.
But that's none of his business.
That's all that was. Nigga just mad.
Thank you. Fuck. I was butt hurt.
Nigga tight. It's okay.
I was
man, at least both of y'all teams did Wizards make the playoffs? Wizards make
Yeah.
Both of y'all teams made the playoffs.
All of our teams, except for yours, all of our teams made it.
Well, you got an Olympic play over there too. You got some Olympic players over there. Zach LaVine in there. You know what I'm saying? He back. Now he back now that he cleared.
What's the future looking like for your squad though, fam?
As long as Paxson is still around, even though they got Foreman out of there, as long as Paxson's still around, and as long as Reinsdorf is still the owner, I don't trust shit the Bulls are doing.
Cause your boy,
I'm kind of like where I was with the Bills for a while. Like, until I knew there was going to be a change in ownership, as long as Ralph Wilson and his family was still involved in the decision-making process, I knew we weren't doing. I knew what it was. So that's why the Z, and that's why we talked when I was out. I was like, I gotta come home for a little while, and.
I respect the decency because you always got to check in with a current fam. Like, yo,
I checked in with Z going into that year 2008 when they beat the Giants the first time. The Patriots the first time. I saw where it was going. I said, Z, I gotta come home, man. How about them Giants? And niggas like, how about them Giants? I was like, all right, cool. All right. He gave me the response back I was looking for. We good to go.
It's all love. It's always love. The thing, like I said, I've been a Giants fan since the Patriots, took a shit on Connecticut back in the late 80s, early 90s. And that was a tough team to stick with. Like, we had, after Jeff Hostetler and the back-to-backs against Buffalo and losing both them shits.
We ain't go back-to-back, nigga.
Well, it was
a couple years apart.
We went like 2-3.
We played. They beat Denver, I think, last. They beat
who?
The Giants. The Giants beat Denver for their first one.
No.
Yes, they did. Check the record. I remember that. That was one of Elway's early losses. Because they were saying he can get to the game, but he can't win it. They beat
Denver. That must have been early with LT.
That was early LT. That was 86. They beat Denver early. I remember that.
Say word.
And then they beat the Bills in 90. And then they had the last two with Eli. I'm telling you.
So they only got 4.
They got 4.
So who did the Bills play twice? The Cowboys?
Bills played Cowboys twice, 93, 94. It was Giants, Redskins, Cowboys.
Yo, that's wild. They played the whole NFC East except for the Eagles.
All NFC East teams. All NFC East teams.
But yo, let's get back.
You checking my history, Z?
I am.
I'm telling you, I'm a de facto Giants fan, my nigga. I'm telling you, I was a fan of Mark Bavaro, Lionel Samuels, fucking was Eric Metcalf, Dave Meggett. I was a fan. Jim Burke was that dude on nose tackle.
Meggett was that dude on Tecmo Bowl, B.
Who?
Meggett was that dude on Tecmo Bowl.
He was returning everything.
Up to the screen, to the bottom of the screen.
That's it.
Up to the screen, to the bottom of the screen.
You're not catching it.
So, yo, let's get back. Let's get back to these finals. Let's get back to these finals. So, I really feel like
was Broncos.
Told you, nigga. You don't play. I'm a de facto fan.
I stopped. I let the because once you said it, you was like, hold on. I was like, because I based it all around when San Fran won theirs. I'm like, so San Fran won 84, San Fran won 88.
San Fran beat the Broncos in 88, exactly. And then they beat the Bengals in 89.
Because the Giants used to play in New Haven at Yale Bowl. That used to be their home field.
Anyway, okay, we got it. I was right whole time, as usual.
So the Bucks did what the Lakers couldn't do, what the Clippers couldn't do, and that was basically be like, yo, no Bosh, we just gonna put all the trees out in front of you. Shoot over them. I was looking at the starting lineup. I was like, outside of Drew Holiday, because Drew's still like what, 6'3", 6'4".
Drew ain't he's not short. Drew about 6'4".
Yeah. So you went from Drew to Middleton, who's like 6'7", 6'8".
Yep.
6'8".
The shortest nigga on the court was at times was Tucker. And he's still like 6'7".
He's
6'6".
6'6". So they go and he was playing a wingman. He playing it big.
Yeah.
He was playing Channing Crowder.
Crowder, right.
Not Channing Crowder. Jay Crowder.
Jay
Make sure I
Crowder.
got the right
So
Crowder.
he's playing the 3. And Chris Middleton playing the 2 at 6'8".
Crowder played the fucking like.
Tucker was playing whoever the fuck he wanted to. That's a tough dude. I give him his credit.
Yeah.
He to me, he's a little
He won my
cockier
respect.
than his game shows it should be, but I respect him because you're not gonna tell him any different though. You're not gonna tell he gonna run down on you. He gonna
That
run down on
salsa
you.
shit. That salsa shit was clutch.
He gonna run down on you. And I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Ain't nobody told him any different.
But yeah, so I mean, the argument for this one, this isn't the asterisk championship like last. No matter how much the LeBron sexuals want to try to make it like it's a fucking asterisk championship.
How can it be? How can it be? Explain.
They trying to blame injuries. Because LeBron threw that narrative out there for his trolls to run with, and he was like, "Oh, playoffs would have been totally different if we didn't have all these injuries." Yada 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 yada.
Right, just like they said in what was that 2016 when Kyrie and Love went out, they used that same shit for that championship.
Because they got mopped.
And then they said, well, LeBron still averages a triple-double. So just imagine if he had some other help.
Yeah. He gave up his secret on the shot. So when I want to play, you heard him. He said, clean out of his mouth. When I want to play, I know how to play. I know how much turn on, how much to turn off. If I'm gonna be here to do this, he basically just put it out there, and I was like, oh, because even Brady was like,
it's no different. All the athletes do it. All of them do it. That's how they Bosh. That's how they maintain the longevity. Because one, they proper diet, and they're investing in their health. They're investing in their upkeep as far as their body, because that's what they are using.
That's their business.
That's the vehicle to get everything that they're trying to get. So, like, I understand that aspect of it. Now, the only thing that I don't really respect, and it's one of the things that I've been quite vocal about when it comes down to the sport of basketball, it's like when you winning, it's that guy that's helping, that's doing everything for winning. To the respect that Game 6, Giannis won that fucking game. Like, at one point, he had literally half the points.
Yeah. Now that 50 burger on the closeout game. But
it's Shaq-esque.
Yo, and it's like they couldn't do nothing to stop it. Like, he had Ayton shook daddy in there, man.
With that same little stupid go to the paint, spin to the dominant hand.
Put that shoulder in and move him out the way. It's an easy lay.
Yeah.
So he did the whole game. As soon as he got to that paint, put that shoulder in that boy's chest.
It worked.
That was it.
That's the worst part. Is it worked?
And it's so what he's getting ready to do. But that just
get up.
But that just shows the level of that's just like he's getting ready to do it, you still can't stop it. Even if you wanted to. Think how demoralizing that is on the court. Because they're gonna give him the ball every time they come down court.
Take that.
And you fooled right now.
Right. There's no question about it.
You fooled. You on the menu.
And he was hitting them free throws.
17 for 19. Nigga went 90%.
He was frying that bitch all night.
Yo. Nigga, like, hey. Whatever. We can talk shit about it. But hey, he put these niggas to sleep.
If there was ever a foreign basketball player. When you look at it and you be like, yo, this nigga's a foreigner. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He plays
like a foreigner.
A foreigner. Like, and it's no disrespect to walks of different culture and ethnicities. But if you grew up where we grew up, where you've been around situations where you're gonna have minorities in your area, there's gonna be an African that come on the court. There's gonna be some kind of Hispanic nigga that come on the court that never played basketball. There's soccer niggas. They play like soccer was his first sport. They don't know how to hold the ball properly, pause. They don't know how to shoot, like the form. They put back here with the shit. Because they ready to toss it in bounds. They're ready to toss it in bounds and shit. So this
soccer throw.
Say what?
Yeah.
Soccer throw.
The soccer throw. So it's overhead. They're ready to do that. So that's how that's their first semblance of handling, pulls a ball of that size. So they're ready to. That's why they always shoot from back here. They used to the step-in throw.
The young Lukey.
Oh,
son, and we've seen it so many times. And when you watch Giannis do a set shot, it's very foreigner-esque. Like
it hurts.
Yo,
you look like
he draws.
Shoot like a robot, nigga. Shoot like he got rickets and that shit hurt.
That nigga shoot like how Byron Leftwich throw. That slow ass wind.
Hey, no DMV slander here.
Hey,
no
DMV
slander.
You know I'm telling the truth. That motherfucking catapult shit this nigga got. But yo, when he got a chance to get a clean throw though, he would drop the motherfuckers in there. He dropped them in there. I ain't going front.
In the basket.
I used to play with the Jags on Madden when they had Matt Jones and Fred Taylor.
Oh, you seen me getting jiggy with him.
Yo, I used to rock with them back then. I used to bust niggas' asses with that Jags team. Whenever we want to play like a regular team type game, you know what I'm saying? I'll pick them. I would blow niggas out the water with them.
Because you can get Fred and you can still sneak in MJD because he was a rookie. Niggas ain't know about MJD
that was David Garrard. I'm sorry. That was David Garrard. But still. And he had wheels too. But you used to bust my ass with them niggas though, Jovi. I hate when you got that, I was like, all right, I gotta dig in for this game.
I used to hate playing
because I could fuck around lose this game. Real quick.
Jones Drew going for 200.
Yeah, I gotta dig in. I could lose this game real quick, fucking with this nigga and this team right here. Like I don't know how he knows how to maneuver these cats the way he do, but
you couldn't rush him because he handed off to Charles Drew or Lil Drew, and this little nigga, you can't even touch him.
He's too fast to that corner, but then at the same time, you can't tackle him easy. Nigga's a little bowling ball.
I still have Fred too.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. So anyway, get off topic. But I did bust somebody ass. My man who gave me the shirt, I went over to the island at the crib. I did bust his ass with the Bills though. I will say that. I know how to play those dudes, and I whooped his ass with them niggas. Anyway, yeah. I felt the comps on it because he used to give me problems back in Atlanta.
Now, is this going to be sustainable success with the Bucks though?
I don't know. If the playing field is even, niggas got question marks about if they'd have met the Lakers, healthy Lakers. If they'd have met it,
Bron would have got this one.
Huh? What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bron would have got that one.
So that's what I'm saying. So like, if they like we said, if they met a healthy Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? What was that?
Yeah, now that there's no argument. I'll argue LA though.
I don't think there's an argument. I was hoping for Lakers next.
LA had here's why I say LA would have won in 5. LA has what a lot of teams didn't have. LA had bigs.
Yeah, they do have a lot of bad Drummond.
They had bigs.
Terrell, and fucking
they did, but they had lazy bigs. Like they didn't have.
So what? Clog the paint, bro.
Did they have Marcus Gasol too?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And Drummond.
Yeah. And Drummond. Yeah. They have bodies. They have bodies. Pause. They have bodies. They definitely have. But yeah, Giannis wouldn't have been getting in with that.
I'm not. Listen.
Giannis
Hey, that'd
would
been
have
the
been
series.
that offhand flip shit.
That'd been the series. Braun guarded Giannis the whole series because his bag is limited. So everybody was like, yeah, LeBron's guarding the best guy. No. LeBron's actually guarding the third most skilled player on the court. Talent and skill are two different things.
Right.
Now, his talent's through the fucking stratosphere, but his skill is very limited as far as what he can do.
Yeah, he has
Braun would have ate his ass up. So I mean, I'm not even, I'm not that big of a Braun fan. Braun would have ate his ass up.
I'm not saying that. I don't think as a team, from what I saw of LA, I don't think as a team they would have beat Milwaukee. I just don't think they would have. It would have went to a game.
If they was 100%, they no.
I just the chemistry to me the chemistry.
So you think it would have been on like some Detroit Lakers shit back early 2000? Like
when they get them out of there in 5.
Yeah, when they ran them niggas out the gym.
It wouldn't have been 5. It would have been 7. It would have been 7.
Do you think Braun will lose a game 7?
A Lakers LeBron is not losing the game 7. No.
It's not in the
powers
script.
that be won't allow.
It's not in the script. It's not in the script.
I don't want to hear that again. Don't ever say that shit.
You know, nigga, you know how much of a ride off into the sunset that would be for that nigga?
He'd have retired.
You high off your ass to believe they will let LeBron lose a game 7 as a Laker at this point in his career after Space Jam. Fuck out of here.
And then that'd have gave them what? 18?
18 what?
That'd have been 18, right? Or because they got 17 right now.
Oh, the Lakers, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
they be in the lead now after that, right? Because the Celtics had it for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, man, that shit, like Joby said, that shit ain't in the script, B. I'd bet any amount of money that shit wouldn't happen.
So with the landscape, I just don't think they'll beat another team in the West. Like
they won't. They're not going to win again anytime soon.
No, they're not. Like Giannis, you got your one. Like you're not getting another one no time soon.
Yeah.
Not on that team.
You're gonna have to go to another team and join up with a super team
not on that
to
team.
win
Exactly.
your next one.
Not on that team.
As quiet as kept, and I've been saying this shit for the longest time. Order's gonna get restored the minute that the other Splash brother can fucking start playing. Like once he start playing again,
forgetting there,
they
was giving niggas problems without Clay this year.
I don't know if Clay's ever gonna be the same.
He had 2 years off, bro. Like
he didn't have to dunk. He wasn't a dunker.
I mean, no, but he came back and immediately got hurt again. You know, with anyone, any sport, any human being, when you have back, look at D Rose. Look how much mental capacity he lost.
That was the same, but it was the same injury.
Oh, yeah, it was.
He tore his ACL on one knee and then tore the Achilles on the other one.
Tore the meniscus on his other one.
Right. Overcompensating.
Yeah. ACL one knee, meniscus on the other. Both out for the whole year.
It beat him. It beat him down a little bit.
A little bit.
It took a lot.
That nigga was depressed, B. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When that nigga was talking about I want to be around to see my kid.
And he had to hear that shit. He was home. He was home and he had to hear that shit.
Yeah, come on, man. That nigga was depressed for a little while, my nigga. Like, I'm not buying none of that shit. He had to go. He went through a whole lifestyle change, grew his hair out, got a little freer for him, you know what I'm saying, to himself, found himself a little bit. Now, that was traumatic.
I know.
That was traumatic. Because, I mean, that nigga, we was going to get one. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. During that Heatles era, we was going to get one. Somebody would have been like, yo, fuck these niggas, and they would have came to try to join us to put the Bulls over the top. I promise you that.
It legit breaks my heart to see. it breaks my heart to see that level of talent just go away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not get.
Every generation has one though.
Yeah.
Like before him, it was Brandon Roy.
Brandon Roy. Then it was Grant Hill.
You
know what I'm saying?
Brandon Roy. That was.
Yeah, no. Brandon Roy,
he was
got robbed.
Different.
Brandon Roy got robbed.
Was different.
Yeah, he got robbed. He got, you know, I wouldn't say he got robbed.
He was giving Kobe fits.
Well, that whole Portland team was. Who was that nigga that they called the Kobe stopper? Was named Ruben Patterson or some shit like that?
Yeah,
Ruben Patterson was giving him fits. He was giving that's what I'm saying. That whole Portland team was type thorough. That's when Sheed was on there too, right?
Sheed was there. That was young Aldridge, young Roy.
They had a squad, and they had a young Zebo too. Or was it Jermaine O'Neal?
Jermaine.
It was one of them two.
Jermaine O'Neal.
It was Jermaine. Yo, Portland was thorough at that point, B.
Yo, so I'm gonna drop a stat that I read.
We're gonna go to break.
I'm gonna check the validity of it. I'm gonna let our good stat man check the validity.
Right here.
They said that Odin, Roy,
I saw this shit.
And dude, it was like they only played 62 games together.
And their record was
and
what?
It was 50 and 12.
50 and 12. These niggas was not gonna lose anytime soon if they stayed healthy. Odin was like,
it was Aldridge, Odin, and Roy. The 62 games that all three of them played, they went 50 and 12.
It ain't matter who the point guard was. And was David Stoudemire? No, because that was him and Rashid. That was before that run.
It might have been
Rashid went
Blake.
to Detroit after that.
It might have been Steve Blake.
Ooh, it was Steve Blake. Because then he went to LA after that.
That's a Turk. University of Maryland.
Nah. His son was nice. Son had mad game. I definitely give him that.
Ooh,
Son had wild game.
Steve Blake. That's a show we need to have. The Forgot Abouts. The Forgot Abouts.
That'd be a fun show.
There's a few of them. Yo, we're gonna take another break, y'all. We'll come right back, and I guess we'll get into this whole I don't know, this variant thing. You want to talk about that? Because that's affecting the Olympics and all of that shit already.
Bring it on.
And not the Marvel variants for those who watch, Disney Plus and really into Marvel. These are the variants that you want to know about.
Zinc, vitamin C.
That's it. Immune system. Be right back.
Jet ski to lodge, sexy garage, espionage, a lot of strange things. Cam and Mace had to change things. Now we in a Rover, rearrange things, and we ride by, looking fruity. Bye-bye to the hoochie, bye-byes for the groupies. Drive-bys in the hoopty, but somebody spotted the six. Probably tricks, fuck this robbery shit. Let's treat them like an Odyssey flick. And any chick that this gotta be sick. And my crew, how we blew and bubble. Eluded trouble, looted double. When we fuck, we don't have one, we do a couple. You wonder how, homeboy, is no clue to puzzle. But if you front, I'll unscrew the muzzle on my pit and let you two tussle. Hit you your muscle, my crew bust you. Shit, we pop a lot of it. Us ugly, not a bit. So baby girl, we ain't got a trick. Domo and hoes got a lot of it. 151 Bacardi, give me a shot of it so I can get lactose, acting flash toast, back abound like nobody that close. Harlem World, nigga, what? Cluminati, Desert Storm.
Hallelujah. That's a church of that. Oh, yeah. Oh. You ever hear that dude with that voice? Ah, glory! Sound like he broke 2 ribs. That's the offering right there. Am I right? They always play. Y'all reached in y'all pocket when I did that thing. And they come right out of preaching. That's how they get you to give. They come right out of preaching and go right into that. God is good. God
reach in your pocket to give me all your money, please.
We back in this bitch. Transmitting live from Mars. Save Jane Joe Human with Z. Spirited conversation we have over here as usual. Sometimes it goes a little left, but we got to get back on track like we normally do. So, this Delta, Eta, Theta, Iota, Lambda, they got going. Niggas is about to, start
Magnum cum laude. right.
Step shows and shit out here for the motherfucking next variant fraternities for these variants and shit. Like, so I mean, let's address it. We got 30 minutes left in the show. Let's address it. It doesn't, to me, who I know don't give a fuck about no Delta variant? All them niggas in the dead district last night.
65,000 on the street.
Stood out of my chair and saluted them. So you motherfucking right. Test that shit.
Who?
The niggas in front of the stadium in Milwaukee last night. There was 65,000 niggas outside, shoulder to shoulder.
Listen, in the Midwest, it's been like that. The only reason why shit changed is because they made laws against us being in that. Like, they legit, nigga, they was walking in restaurants, right? And it was like, they were measuring people. They were watching people walk. It was.
But what is the reason if now obviously they're gonna point to the nuance of the situation. We get that. But I guess with the data that we already have and the way the decisions were made to relax some of these regulations.
Stupid asshole.
I guess are they just only saying it's different because I get what this, it's a new strain or what's different?
The biggest concern with the Delta variant is that the regular COVID-19 didn't really affect children. And this particular strand is getting with the children.
Oh, they engineered it.
I mean,
I know.
So they're just amping up the dosage now.
Time out. So here's the deal, right? When the Delta variant first came out, what's the first thing they said? Yep. They said it's not as lethal, 10 times as contagious.
Yeah, they keep running this highly contagious shit.
10 times as contagious. But it's not lethal. So then what's the concern?
It took the edge off.
But
they'll make sure everybody else who didn't get it the first time gets it now.
Right.
All you niggas get it now.
Everybody's getting it now.
Listen, am I concerned? Yes and no, right?
Now concerned. Now I say, are you concerned or do you respect it?
I have a lot of respect for that shit.
Oh, right. Nah, absolutely. Listen, ain't nobody playing none of this shit light.
No. But, as we see the cases rise and, as I spoke with my doctor and found out that motherfuckers who have the vaccine are in the ICU and are dying, DJ Pooh. Look at DJ Pooh. Is it DJ Pooh or DJ, what's the nigga from Chicago? This nigga not doing well. I'll pull up his name here in a second. But this nigga's not doing well, fam. He was on the joint. The first day he was in there, I feel like, shit, this is bad. I had it for over a week now. Yeah. Next thing you know, he got you know what I'm saying? Now this nigga's on the full mask. Ain't getting but 2-3 words out every 5-10 seconds.
Yo, man, this is
and that's the thing that has been consistent with all of the strains. It's just been how it fucks up your lung capacity. I mean, I'd be real interested to see if Bill has one of these variants because he's a wrap as far as the Olympics. You know, that'll tie into later on in the show.
Is he still not doing well?
I mean, he's doing fine. It's just because he contracted it and how tight.
Just can't go.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Japan ain't having that shit, bro. Like Japan, unlike technology, they were last because it's an island nation. So like they were isolated from it. So now with everybody coming there, no bosh, you know, to set up for the Olympics.
Right. And then everything started blowing up.
And they're trying to stop. They're trying to keep them 6 feet apart because, you know,
cardboard beds, boy. Cardboard beds.
Cardboard beds.
I done fucked on a blanket on a hard floor.
On a floor.
I done fucked on a blanket
on
outside.
Wall, nigga. Like, come on, like
grass.
I don't need much, nigga. Like, I'm resourceful.
Chain link fence and a rest stop, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
I'm resourceful.
National parks on the rock.
I mean, they ain't gonna stop nothing.
School bleachers.
And I know there be all kinds of fornication going on in those Olympic villages, boy.
But from what I've heard about Japan, because my man has been married 3 times out there. He's still out there. He's retired military, still there. Okay. Married 3 times. He has like 7 kids. Them bitches don't play.
What'd you say?
They don't play. Them Japanese girls, oh nah. They taking all of it. They want everything. He was like, I ain't never had a problem. He never had a problem out here. He's like, I got moms fighting daughters and shit. I was like, damn.
Nice. Good for him. He made it. My hero. Thank
you
for your service.
No bullshit. If you're going to retire somewhere after you had to deal with the geopolitical bullshit that comes with being in the United States military,
that's gotta be
hit some Japanese jumps. Like what the Cole say? He's like, thank you, God, for blessing me. God, go in there. Let me go ahead and bless him with these bitches. Like,
yo. Nah, I ain't mad at that though. Nah,
badass wives too, though.
That's real shit though, man. Cause that's, I mean, I hear it's a layup, like, you know, anywhere out there.
Fish in the barrel type shit.
Yeah, I hear it's a layup, like, you know.
It's for real. It's like you, because they're raised to find military and American men to get them from there to the States. Okay. They're raised to think that way. Could you imagine?
Now, my pops told me though, because he was out.
Could you imagine?
I think he was in Nam. He was telling me out there. He was out there.
Oh, over there? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he was getting that $5 sucky.
Yeah, all that Full Metal Jacket shit. And he was like, yo, that shit's legit, man. I was like, really? All of it? I was young looking. I was like, all that shit?
This is historically accurate?
Yo, because I'm thinking about the boot camp where they used the shit that, you know, the nigga put Private Pile through and everything. Mm-hmm. He was like, you know, he's like, that's light compared to what they used to do to you in there for real. But then he was like, though, I was like, so what happened when they, you know, the next scene when they was over there? Oh, he was like, yeah, he was like, the massages.
Think about George Lucas.
Nigga told me like the massages was where it was at. Like, you know, going.
Think about George Lucas.
Yeah.
This nigga was moving hundreds of pounds of heroin.
Oh, I was talking about that. I was talking about the miso hornies. I'm talking about the miso hornies.
No, I know, but think about how relaxed and how easy things were.
Oh yeah,
right? These niggas.
Cause there was no cameras neither back then, nigga. You know, it ain't a crime if I don't get caught.
This has a camera. We on a camera. Nigga. Hello, Fred, nigga, that's watching me on this camera and this camera.
Son, that Eagle Eye shit. That movie Eagle Eye.
The shit
with Shia LaBeouf. That joint.
Yes.
As far as I'm concerned, Enemy of the State.
I was just about to say that, Z. I was about to say between that Enemy of the State, I'm like, art is imitation of life, my nigga. Like, and if you're gonna sit up there and be that naive to believe that shit is not going on, shame.
And Behold the Pale Horse. William Cooper clearly stated, anything that the government does, they send through Hollywood to put into your living room as an enjoyment, but it's the reality. But because you just enjoy it, you can't even see the truth.
That shit just sit back here.
Yeah,
just sits back here.
You're not even thinking about it.
Like that can't happen. That's the only shit you kind of see in
when
movies.
I showed my
That's
boss.
movie shit.
That's movie shit. That don't happen in real life.
I showed my boss, who is a 43-year-old white man. Okay, I showed him how algorithms really work because he's old school hustler. You know what I mean? Like he believes in pound and ground.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all he knows. And I showed him how algorithms work. He was like, I don't believe you. I said, okay, cool. Take your phone out, put it on your desk. I'm gonna put my phone right next to your phone. We're gonna have a conversation real quick. I said, let's talk about something you've always wanted to get, you haven't purchased yet, that you're not willing to spend the money on. So we got to the conversation, started talking. I said, now open up your Facebook or your Instagram or anything of that nature and just flip through. He wasn't 30 seconds into it. He was like,
yeah.
You mean to fucking tell me that they got an average? What? How did they figure out? I said they can hear everything you
they listening
say.
to everything, B. Everything is there. There's a carbon footprint.
And you gonna only get the ads specific to you.
Yo, and
flabbergasted.
And it ceases to amaze me how accurate they are. Because just to that point,
he was talking about price range.
No,
He's talking about price range.
Listen. This is how random this shit is. This is how random this shit is. I'm not trying to one up, but I know how random and intrusive that technology is. I was told Isaac had to do a project about something freezing, changing from liquid to solid form. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the gas transition.
Water cycle type shit or whatever, somewhere along those lines.
Yeah.
Long story short, he had to measure the temperature drop from the room temperature to the freezer. And we had to have the standalone thermostat that you get from Home Depot for like $7 or whatever like that.
Sure.
That, nigga, I never searched that in my life. And just like you said, I opened up Facebook later on that evening. I'm scrolling through my shit.
So you need a
There's a fucking ad for the Home Depot for the standalone thermostat.
You ran?
I ran and showed V to this shit. I said, will you look at this shit here? This shit is so intrusive that she immediately went on there. How do you shut down them listening to your kind of yo, she found some shit to try to mute the shit on Facebook, but that shit don't work on Google.
Don't matter.
That shit is on Google.
So here's the bullshit now that a lot of these apps are doing, because Apple, whether they're being very cavalier as far as saying how they're
allowing you to turn things off.
Their buy-in is the fact that they have the privacy. Because remember, people with iPhones be committing crimes and shit. They'll try to subpoena this shit. They be like, lose my customer base?
Right.
Nah, you don't got no type of subpoenas for this shit that you trying to get. It don't exist.
I'll buy your subpoena.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But like they had the option to where you're like, well, they give the illusion. They'll ask you real polite, like, hey, so you want to share what you do on this app with all the other apps? What we've been doing anyway, but at least we're giving you the courtesy of letting you know this is what we're doing.
Right.
And you can either allow it or not allow it. I just let the shit roll because guess what? You're doing it anyway.
Right.
So why do I care? But again, we're gonna bring this back full circle. Opening ceremonies is Friday. Are they even gonna have people?
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it even gonna be a fucking Olympics, nigga? Like the way they duck dodging the 24th and a half century over here. I don't know what they're doing.
And that year layoff really tampered a lot of the shit because it's like this is the 2020 game, the 2021.
Well, all the signs still say 2020. They couldn't even correct it to put 2021.
How much money that would have cost them, Z?
Marketing. I don't even know what the ugly ass. You remember every Olympic cycle for the summer games, they come out with some ugly ass mascot that has some type of significance to the country, but it looked like some bizarro 8-year-old nightmare that he drew on a paper that came to life.
I didn't even see that shit, and I ain't looking for it now.
I don't even want to see what the mascot look like because all of them look like some shit from a fucking Tim Burton movie. Every time they try to come out with one.
Yo, Tim Burton is obsessed with death, and he's been portraying death stories in front of these
and
kids
everything.
for years.
Yeah, it's always the afterlife.
Oh my God. I should have known that he was behind Edward Scissorhands. I should have known.
Edward Scissorhands?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he did Paranorman too.
Who?
Paranorman.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Who is going to see? Are y'all going to see
Old?
Yes.
You know what?
To go see that.
There's an app Isaac has.
No, because the baby goes back in the mom, fam.
I know.
No, there's a website that Isaac has that you can watch everything brand new on there. Streams that shit. No bullshit.
He got a VPN on his phone?
No. We
crack stream?
We do that shit.
You got crack stream or what?
We do that shit through the PlayStation.
Get him a VPN.
Give me a call.
Huh?
So Isaac to give me a call. I want to know what he's doing.
He's at that age. Yo, young nigga. Young King.
My 5-6 still going strong over here.
Me too.
So,
Nigga, that's how I watched the Conor McGregor fight. I caught that shit on there.
I use crack stream still.
Yo, crack streams don't work on my computer no more for some reason. I don't know why.
So they have two. I use both websites. So they have so when they overloads, they cancel out the signal on one, and then I just load into the next one.
Yeah, see, I didn't know all of that, but
yeah.
Nah, I'm intrigued by that movie. I kind of want to see where this is going.
It's M. Night. It's M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, he's always somewhere else with it. But
and it's gonna
the thing about his movies, the concept be dope, but he can't end the movie right.
He's gonna leave you hanging. I just said that.
Endings suck. Like,
nigga, like the last movie that I probably like really invested in and watched, aside from what's the shit he did with the fucking aliens? I watched he did some shit with some aliens, and then the last one that I really watched that I was like, okay, this nigga is wild. The Village.
I never saw it.
The Village was good.
The Village was good, but the movie ended so fucked up. Like, it was modern times, but because they had the control over the people, the whole time you thinking it's like Puritan times until this bitch stumbles onto the fucking Jersey Turnpike.
Right.
Oh, shit.
right.
Nice.
It was weird.
Now, I could have got
had him afraid of some shit that wasn't there, like all types of shit.
I could have got with that kind of shit. Now, he be having some concepts, yo. Like, but like, it's just his ending of the movies. Like, I even went to go see with the kid. Well, I don't think we had kids then. With my wife, we wanted to go see The Last Airbender. She was into that shit.
But that shit was alright.
That shit was okay. It still could have ended better, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't at that point in time of special effects and
it was his spin on the TV show. So you was in there with a bunch of kids, so you couldn't really enjoy it, but so much.
Right? No, there was some adults that watched this shit though, because that shit. What that was going on, like Nick at Night or something like that.
No, it came on regular ass Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. Okay, right. Yeah. So, but I mean, it was a dope storyline. I like the storyline. Like my wife was watching that shit first.
Had many different chapters too, though.
Yeah, the Cora shit. After that, my kids be on that shit with Cora. That she's the waterbender.
Yeah. So we went and saw Boss Baby too.
That's out.
Yeah, it was
Hey,
good.
Boss Baby franchise, nice, bro. Like I think that was gonna be
Boss
good.
Baby was good, fam.
Yo, that shit.
Because it's for us. It's not for them.
Yeah,
It's
there's a lot of
DreamWorks.
adults.
All the DreamWorks cartoons are for adults, but
Yeah.
kids can watch it too.
The big
they sit there
kid
like this.
that's in the
They sit
adult.
there-
It's for the
The
big
boys
kid in
sit
the
there like
adult.
this, like haha, and me and her are pissing in our fucking dream loungers, like it's all adult jokes. Ain't had nothing to do with children. And we
The baby called them boomers in the fucking commercial.
Right.
Oh wow, okay.
No, but
yeah.
you gotta watch that shit.
Okay.
Because it shows so much, and then they like the correlations, right? Like today's society and phones and parents and like they just put it all in there, like fuck all you shitty ass parents, fuck you Karens, right? There's a world out there outside of y'all motherfuckers, and you don't own it. Like it was like they were sending messages. They were sending
It's your kids.
Yes.
Right.
Legit messages, yo.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. If they want to, if they want to, you know, be suggestive in that nature, as far as family structure and shit like that, I'm all for it.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
I totally stand behind those ideals.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
So anyway,
amazing.
we didn't mean to go Siskel and Ebert on you guys or homeboys
Right.
at the movies.
Siskel and
You know what I'm
Ebert.
saying? Homeboys at the movies like a Hollywood show.
Ebert and Roper, nigga. You gotta step
I'm about
into
to
at
say,
least.
because which one died? Siskel died, right?
Siskel died.
Yeah.
It's Ebert and Roper. And I don't even think
Oh
they do
yeah,
that
it
shit no
is
more.
Ebert and Roper. That's right.
Yeah.
Damn
This
right.
nigga said Siskel.
Anyway,
Yo, did Siskel and Ebert have a TV show?
damn right. That shit's nigga. That was prime time TV. That shit came on later.
Was it CBS?
That's in New
It was on
England, but that's
ABC, I think.
on Saturday night.
Saturday
And it was a New
night. It
England
was Saturday Channel 7, I think.
It was a New England thing. It wasn't a DMV or it was.
It was.
that
We had it in New York too.
Shit, I watched it.
That's what I'm saying. Like New York, Jersey, Connecticut.
Yeah, that was the
Massachusetts.
tri-state area. The tri-state area used to get that.
Nigga, we had Siskel. Hey, fuck you, son. We had Siskel and Ebert down here, nigga. Trying to talk like we.
It didn't make
fucking
it that far. It didn't make it that far yet.
Hey, it was every other week.
Only in the major markets.
Nigga, we watched that shit. Fuck y'all, niggas, son. Acting like we ain't have CBS or ABC or
Only
whatever
where
fuck
shit
channel we
mattered
came
that we was
on.
watching.
It only mattered up there, so whatever. We had Broadway.
Yo, we're gonna take a break, yo. We're gonna be back.
Motherfucker, when the camera's off, you back to song. Nigga, when you by yourself, you scared to call. Bloodshot, look in my eyes, too much liquor in me. Look deeper, see the Grim Reaper in me. My blade turn white to red tees. Hawk the size of Croc Dundee's. I bury you wherever you can only use skis. And I bring it to any one of your dogs like fleas. You can start burning your candles now. And tell police last time you saw him. He already ashes, get a jar out for him. Fuck that, if you wanna bring it, go ahead. I make niggas scared to come home to their beds. Dog motherfuckers gonna talk to the Fed. 40 cal lift your little daughter off a sled. I lead a whole snowman red, walk with me. Your niggas is seeing soft as. Come on, where you going? Ain't shit in the truck. Stop acting like the hammer there. When your camera there, you rat on me, I'ma chop off your mother ear. Catch y'all motherfuckers out there slipping. Smack niggas up and I ain't even had to clip it. 400 horses, I ain't even put the chip in. Get off my, y'all make me sick. And I bring it to any nigga who ain't my clique. Yeah, that's right. Block 354, a whole lot change. Smack cowards if they look at me strange. Yeah, I know my niggas is thugs.
It's our last one for the night. Baby girl, you gotta take us home. You ready?
Hey, I can tell you how I feel about you, night and day.
Do you want these donuts? Do you want a milkshake? Do you want a cheeseburger? Tell me. Do you want these donuts? Chick on stills. Now later. Tell me, do you want this meatloaf? These pork rinds? scrambled eggs with cheese. Yeah.
I can tell you how it feels.
I can tell you can need some groceries, some groceries. Give her some love, y'all. Oakland, you represented.
Nigga said pork and beans. Now laters. Yo, that stand-up was funny. Y'all give a fuck what nobody say. I'm not need security. I think not even think I know it was Jamie Foxx's best stand-up he ever did.
The nigga did a musical interlude, bro.
We need to do a top 20 all time. Whole show. Top 20 comedians.
Realize the type of research we're not gonna be able to get.
You know, I'm thinking like you just see my face over here. I'm entertaining it, but I'm thinking like all time.
That's a lot of work.
Nigga, that's like a 250th episode type conversation, nigga. Like you need research.
Yeah, like
I mean, it's not that intense.
It is that intense.
Okay,
nigga.
okay.
I'm a comedy dude.
We get it. There's gonna be common denominators. We know the Eddies, Chappelle's, Martins, Bernie's.
Right, the top 10 are locked
we
in.
know.
Right.
We know they're gonna be in the mix.
Might not be.
No, we're saying they're gonna be in the mix. Come on, fuck out of here. There's no way those names I'm calling not in the top 20, Jovi.
I don't think you have your native New Yorker Chris Rock in your top 10.
Oh, no, he's in there. I just have him there. I haven't really brought him up because with Chris Rock specials, I think I've seen all of them, but they were like one-time deals. That's the only different thing about Chris Rock. Why he may not make some people's
Tambourine
top 10.
was like a tambourine. That shit was.
Yeah, like. I could watch it. I'll enjoy the material.
I disagree with that.
But I'm not gonna go back to it. I'm not gonna want to see that again for some reason. That was all of them.
Only one that I'll watch again is what's the joint when he had the No Sex in the Champagne Room. That's the only joint that I will probably watch. That was the one right
before Tambourine, I think. No, that was early. That was right after.
That was early. I was in high school when that shit came out.
That was like bigger and badder or something.
Bigger and blacker.
Bigger and black. It was pause. It was that one. I think it was that one.
He was talking about throwing bullets.
Something like that. Yeah.
He said, "I'll shoot you."
That one.
Bullets ain't cost so damn much.
I'll watch it. Yes. That one was funny. Is that one he did like in 3 different arenas and he just kept switching?
No, that was the one before Tambourine. That one was funny.
That one was funny too. I mean, like I said, Chris Rock,
he's got top 20, baby.
I'll definitely say he's top 20. But that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have like we're not gonna say it's gonna be that there. We're not gonna say they're gonna be that in that order. But in the top 20, we know everybody's top 20 is gonna have at least Eddie, Rich, Martin, Chappelle, and probably Patrice O'Neal knowing us. Red Fox. You know what I'm saying? Paul Mooney.
Jordy from LA. What's her name?
Bernie Mac goes in there.
Oh, yeah.
Said, I'll even put Said in my top 20.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
We need to have a top 20, fam.
I mean, but what I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think out of those 7 gimmies that we're probably all gonna have in there, the 13 I think is gonna vary. I definitely do.
Like Z gonna fucking have Shang in his motherfucking top 20 and shit.
Yo, but Shang's live stand-ups are funny.
He's funny.
Yo, I went to one of them shits in Atlanta, and I never knew he was that funny. Shang in person.
Light skinned nigga that used to host Comic View.
Yo.
Oh. No, Shang is funny.
That nigga's funny.
Yeah.
That nigga's funny.
Yeah, I seen him at DC Improv. That's the first time I seen Tracy Morgan. Not Tracy Morgan. The nigga from Mad TV.
Who, Aries Spears?
Aries Spears. Because they used to rock on the same. It was on the same ticket, if you will.
I never seen him live yet.
Aries?
Nah, I never seen him live.
I heard Aries funny as shit.
Him and Tracy, him and what's the nigga name? Terry, fuck, I can't think of it. I got his shirt. I'll think of it. Oh,
he
Harder.
threw it to the crowd, nigga.
Harder.
You caught it. He threw it to the.
But yeah, that nigga was funny as shit, son. He got them both of them niggas. I seen and he cool, like, and that's the other thing. After the show, it was mad white people line, and all the black folks. He was like, y'all stand right here. All right, I'm gonna get with y'all. Let me get this money first. And then nigga was cool as shit, man.
Yeah,
nigga was cool as shit.
Niggas be down there. But yo, we about to close out the show. So there's no sports right now until what? The Hall of Fame game?
We have 6.5 weeks exactly.
Bullshit.
You talking nigga?
Baseball and
I'm waiting for
bullshit.
preseason, nigga. Give me motherfucking.
That's what he said, the Hall of Fame game.
Give me the Hall
I'll
of
take
Fame
the Hall of Fame game.
And let them run those replays all the way to the first preseason game. I don't give a fuck. Analyze it any way you can.
I'd rather just wait.
Nah, fuck you, nigga. I'm watching this shit. I'm
always
excited
been
for
like
the
that,
season because I'm watching all these Pro Football Focus top 5 rankings, and the Bills are in a lot of those top 5 rankings. I am fucking hyped. I have
Creatures
never
of the
seen these
moment.
boys look this good.
Listen, your
Pause.
QB is dangerous. The nigga, they predicted him to have probably either MVP or
I don't give a fuck, nigga. Get one of these. I don't give a fuck. I don't know about none of them awards. Regular season awards. Get some hardware, nigga.
My guys went 7-9 hurt.
But your boy gonna shine though. If they let him get some run at the end of the year, like on some how they did Pat Mahomes right before they got Alex Smith out of there.
Pro Football Focus and all these cats don't even got them making it. He not making it out of the bye week before they got him in as a starter.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Unless these niggas is like, so bye week is like week 9. Unless these motherfuckers is like 6-2.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. If they going in there 4-5 or some shit like that, yeah.
Put the
See
young
what the young boy
in
could do. See what the young boy could do. You may have a
Giants ain't got
spark.
nothing.
That might be the spark we need.
Giants got nothing.
Yo, so
Don't say that. Don't say that. Y'all got offense now. Y'all just don't got nobody to block.
But let me ask you this though, Jovi, speak before you get out of here. Matt Breida, what's he talking about? Is it just serviceable? Is he just going to be like another part of the rotation, or could he take the lead back role?
Where is he at now? Because he was in Miami.
He's in Buffalo now. Yeah.
That's a good pickup.
Yeah. It's Matt Breida, Singletary, and Zach Moss right now.
Oh, he's the starter.
He's the starter, you think?
He's the starter.
Okay. Is he 3 down?
Because your other two just not consistent enough on the ground now. Breida's not that great of a receiver out of the backfield, no box.
So that's when them other two. Okay. Because Singletary's good out the backfield. He'll make it.
Is averaging like Breida's averaging like for his career like 4.4 or 4.5 a carry.
Really?
Yes. He a track dude.
Yeah, Frank Gore type numbers.
He a track dude.
Interesting.
And because the only reason I'm asking is because currently the Bills are ranked in the top 5 of offensive lines too. No, not offensive lines. What the fuck was it? It was something that had to do with offensive line. I don't know what it was. It wasn't top 5 offensive lines, but it was top 10 or some shit like that.
No, y'all line solid. Y'all just ain't never had nobody to run behind that motherfucker. They gotta be solid. Fucking Josh Allen's running for fucking 900 yards a season.
You see this shit, right?
So they clearly blocking. They might not be great pass blocking, but you only really need the fucking Buffalo only really need a pass block for however long it takes for fucking Stephon Diggs to run a post or to run the comeback to the sideline.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. Just give him a chance to get separation. Josh gonna get him the ball.
I see San Fran, Bills, and I hate to say it, Tampa.
I don't know what the Giants are gonna do, fam. Because Saquon now he not confident in his knee yet, and he shouldn't.
Nigga, Saquon looked like they went and cloned Saquon. It was like just give him bigger calves and hammies. Like,
yo, that nigga's legs.
What
unreal.
the fuck does he do?
That nigga's legs are unreal. Like
unfucking real.
Them shits look drawn. Like this is like
Trying to
real
build
comic
he's
book
trying to
legs,
build
nigga. This nigga got comic book legs.
Building everything around it so that it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like it's smart. It's smart. It's
He's
kind of
taking
like
a lot of contact.
Right. It's like if you have a heart attack, you know, like you're gonna
structurally.
Right. You're gonna structurally protect this region. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna be weak. Yo, right? You're gonna build everything around it. You're gonna make that muscle not have to work so hard.
So then that nigga's legs is comic book character, nigga. Like,
yo, not even that.
They've been like that.
My inspiration by the time I hit 43 is James Harrison, nigga.
Oh,
yo,
Did you see that video? Did you see that video?
He walking to LA.
Which
he
one?
walking to my
the
gym.
bench press or when he carried the rack?
When he carried the rack.
Yo, that nigga walking to LA Fitness where I go work out, I'm just going home. Ain't even no reason for me to be in
He gonna take all the weights, bro.
I'm going home. I don't give a fuck how I got there. Like, nigga, I'm see y'all
let me tell
tomorrow.
you, we have water softener system, right? And so, you know, each one of them bags is 40 pounds. Right? So here come my ass. I got 80 and 80, 2 bags in each hand, walking down the hill. I got a small hill in my backyard. Walking down the hill. My neighbor was like, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
At what point did you die?
I didn't, but the bags broke. And I was like, oh, shit. All right. So I had to pick these things up, put them on my shoulders, and carry them the rest of the way. Right? And I was like, God. I was like, I got here to the water softener, which is right around the corner. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I got to pick them again and dump it now.
You mean I gotta put these little pellets in the fucking machine now, nigga?
I'm like, damn. What's wrong with me?
I showed that shit to my son. That video for the bench press, this nigga had 455, no spot. All this.
Yeah.
And he's still a dumbbell bench presser.
Yeah,
he's
man.
Still a dumbbell.
Look, man, God bless him, and him being in the position to be able to stay as physically fit as he is. I aspire to mirror such that behavior. All right, but we gotta go, ladies and gentlemen. It's an hour and 30 minutes on the dot. We out of here. We see y'all next week. Don't forget, follow us at Safe James, at King Jaffe Jovi, Greatness of Mindset, at Chenman Live from Mars on Instagram. Jovi's camera froze. Good thing he wasn't making an ugly face, or else that would be a last impression of him for the week until we meet again.
Yeah.
We see y'all. With that, we say peace.
Peace.